Well, as usual, leading rangeman Gary Hall Jr. has got a book of good drives here at Gloucester Park on Thursday night, the Easter Cup night. And Gary, talking about the Easter Cup, Run Jimmy Dunn, running in a stand for the first time in Western Australia.
Yeah, he trialled Sunday, or he had a jump out Sunday and qualified. He was safe without being blistering, so I think he'll probably get away a little bit quicker with horses in front of him. Well, I hope so anyway. And yeah, he's obviously racing in terrific fashion, and he'll be hard to beat, I'd say.
So off 30 metres, it's always hard to win from back marks, but he has got a bit of class against most of the other runners in the race.
Yeah, he has, and you'd say, the back markers probably, with the form he's in, are going to struggle to give him a start if he steps safely. So, yeah, I'm pretty confident with him with a safe beginning.
And his run last week when he beat the stablemate Xanart was full of merit. He could have even gone to the line even stronger if you wanted to, really, couldn't he?
Yeah, he was sort of, I punched him out, but I think something had to come down his outside. He might have lifted a bit more, but Xanart's run was huge too, I thought. And yeah, but he's not an easy horse to get around either.
Too true. Now, King of Swing, people in Western Australia are looking forward to seeing this New Zealand colt run for the first time at Gloucester Park. You drove him in a trial at Pinjarra. He led. He ran good time.
Yeah, he did. I drove him. I've driven him twice at home and once at trials now. The first time at home, I come in and didn't say too much because he didn't overly impress me, and I didn't want Senior to have a sleepless night, even though he probably did anyway. But yeah, the next start he was a lot better. Made a few little changes and looked up his gear they had on over there, and he was a lot better, and the trial was super. So yeah, he got out the gate really good. He drove really good, and yeah, as you said, he ran really good time. So he looks to be about where we hope to have him, with the obviously with the limited prep.
So he does look a big Derby chance. And so too, I suppose, is Ben Hope Rules. You drove him for the first time in Australia last Friday night. Were you happy with the run? He's drawn one, and Clint's going to drive him here on Thursday night.
Yeah, I was happy with the run. He probably needed the run, and it's always hard when you're the first one up chasing that runaway leader, especially first up for him. So he would have needed the run, and I'm told he's just a speed horse really, and probably had our time again, we'd stay there, and the way the mare or the filly fought on in front, we'd probably stay there and wait to get out a bit later. But yeah, I thought at the time it was the right move, and he's probably just found wanting a little bit late. But yeah, as I said, he'll be improved by the run, but hard to see him sort of winning against horses like King of Swing and Ocean Ridge and them.
And another one in the race is another one of the stable runners in Speed Man. His was a fair effort last Friday night.
Yeah, I probably got in his way. If anything, when I come out, he would have been better off if I hadn't moved, and yeah, he probably would have got closer to winning the race. But he's just been so consistent this time in, and yeah, he's another one. He's matured a lot this time in, and he'd be a definite threat in a race like the Derby with a soft run somewhere on the fence. He can't be a role player, I wouldn't have thought, but yeah, he's definitely up to him.
And also on Friday night, you drive Red October. He brought up win number 5 in a row last Friday night, and he finished in front of stablemate He's Manly, who's drawn barrier 1 this week, and Red October has drawn a bit wider than that.
Yeah, we'll press forward. Obviously, I think Manly will probably lead, and we'll be outside him. If anything sort of changes from that, I don't think Manly will be keen to relinquish the lead, and same token, I wouldn't be happy to. I'm happy to race outside him, but I wouldn't want to leave the breeze position. So I'm not sure really where that leaves Jacko, but he's obviously a class runner as well. So yeah, I think the three of them will probably fight out the finisher.
The Jacko racing first up. It'll be interesting to see how he performs first up, whereas the two Hall runners have both got a bit of an edge on Jacko because they've been running consistently in recent weeks.
Yeah, obviously sort of race fitness and with the barrier draw edge as well. So I'm reasonably confident with Red October. I think he'll be better this week. We probably had him slightly under last week. We decided not to work him once he drew good, not to hopple him, and didn't really, I wouldn't say it had an effect on his performance, but I just think he'll be a bit more sharper again this week. So yeah, he's an exciting sort of horse, and he can sort of do it at both ends and more than once in a race. So looking forward to getting behind him again.
Good luck on Thursday night, Gary.
Thank you.